In the early morning hours over the Gulf of Aden, a sudden, thunderous roar shattered the calm skies. Dozens of KC-135 Stratotanker aircraft, the aerial lifelines of the US and Israeli air forces, ignited their engines and launched into the clouds at full throttle. The world watched in disbelief. Yemen was stunned. What triggered this high-speed operation? Why now? And what would follow? This is the story of a coordinated air power demonstration like no other. A secretive, full-thrust mobilization by two of the most advanced air forces in the world. Stay with us. The red lights blinked silently along the runway. Ground crews moved like clockwork, disciplined, focused. At the heart of the tarmac stood a formation of KC-135 Stratotankers, their fuselages gleaming under the floodlights. Colonel Ryan Mitchell, USAF Tanker Wing Commander, radio comms. All flights, green light confirmed. Execute Operation Sky Surge. Go full throttle. The first engines whined, then roared. 4 engines per aircraft, Pratt & Whitney TF-33, PW-102S, screaming into action. Jet blast shook the ground. One by one, they began rolling. Ground officer, cleared for takeoff. Wind 120 at 6. Godspeed. Narrator, this was no drill. Within minutes, 12 Stratotankers of the United States Air Force were airborne, climbing fast into formation. Moments later, 8 more Israeli KC-135s took off from an undisclosed forward operating base. Israeli Air Force Colonel Meir Taver, briefing room. Timing is everything. The Stratotanker fleet gives us eyes, reach, and dominance. We fuel the fighters. We sustain the skies. Tonight, we show presence. Narrator, from Tel Naf to Nejaf, Israeli KC-135s took to the air, stealthy, efficient, and ready. Their mission: link up with U.S. aerial assets and provide fuel cover for tactical fighters patrolling the skies from the Red Sea to southern Yemen. Over Yemeni airspace, radar operators detected an anomaly. A tight formation of aircraft at high altitude, large, slow-moving but organized. Not bombers, not fighters, something different. Yemeni radar officer translated. Unidentified group heading northeast. Their refueling aircraft, American KC-135s. Multiple. Panic buzzed through underground command centers in Sana'a. Speculation ran wild. Were these tankers just support units? Or the first wave before something larger? In perfect formation, 2 F-35 Ayadirs from the Israeli Air Force approached a US KC-135 from above. The boom operator in the belly of the tanker adjusted the refueling boom. Boom operator, Sergeant Lisa Guerrero on comms. Roger that, Adir 1. Stabilize. Connection secured. Fueling underway. Gallons upon gallons of jet fuel flowed midair. A delicate, high-speed ballet at 30,000 feet. KC-135 stretched the legs of the fighters, enabling prolonged patrols deep into contested zones without touching ground. F-35 pilot, Israeli. Fuel received. Braking left. Back to patrol grid delta. Satellite images leaked within hours. News outlets scrambled. CNN breaking news anchor. Massive aerial refueling operation involving US and Israeli forces spotted over Yemen. Speculation surrounds possible offensive or deterrence maneuver. Al Jazeera correspondent. Eyewitnesses report dozens of aircraft flying over the Gulf of Aden. The region is on edge. In Yemen, footage of the flyover went viral. Cell phone videos captured contrails crisscrossing the skies like warning lines in the heavens. Pentagon spokesperson. This is a joint readiness exercise, standard procedure for maintaining interoperability between allied forces. Israeli defense spokesman IDF. Our KC-135 aircraft are supporting ongoing patrol missions to ensure regional security. We remain vigilant, but the scale of the operation said otherwise. Stratotankers rarely move in such numbers unless something serious is in motion. Military analyst, Lieutenant General Marcus Langford, RET.